Dear Swiss citizens, just now, or possibly in the upcoming few days, you have received a voting slip in your mailbox, where among other things, you'll read about the vote on the ban on discrimination and incitement to hatred on the basis of sexual orientation, briefly, the law on censorship. I would strongly advise you to vote no to this ban. Once again, our politicians have managed to formulate something in such a way that it is guaranteed to be misunderstood. This law is not about the protection of homosexuals. Homosexuals have been protected since long. It is much more about the fact that you will no longer be allowed to express your opinion in public because of this ban. It is much more about the fact that you will no longer be allowed to express your opinion in public because of this ban. Imagine now that you are only allowed to say what you really think in your own home. That reminds you of a dictatorship, doesn't it? That's where they'll tell you exactly what you're allowed to say and what you can't say. So nobody is allowed to censor your opinion and your voice. I have nothing against gays and lesbians. I have friends who are homosexual. But today I stand up to make sure that also in the future you'll be allowed to publicly express your personal opinion. Don't let politicians and all those who influence the media continue to deceive you with unclear information and funny, vague terms, not even by making them look a little more positive or negative than they actually are, depending on the election results they want. Please take out your ballot paper and press pause. I would like to explain you how politicians manipulate you to get your vote. Down here it says, do you want to accept the amendment of the 14th of December 2018 of the Penal Code, etc., etc. And now comes the shocker. Discrimination and call to hatred on the base of sexual orientation. Huh? What in the middle of this sentence they suggest you is that if you vote no, you would call for hate. What an ugly lie, because it's definitely not a hate call when you're giving a resounding no. So don't be fooled by that misleading sentence. Now you're probably wondering why this is expressed in such a manipulative way here in the first place. Well, this is the exact wording used by the Socialist Party's National Councillor and parliamentarian Matthias Reinach in March 2018. Reinach knew very well that if it comes to a referendum, he could manipulate the voters with this misleading wording. The wording as formulated here makes you feel like you simply have to vote yes, but under no circumstances should you do that. Don't be blinded by this dirty way of twisting the facts. Vote no by all means because you don't incite hatred. If you vote no, you are guaranteeing your freedom of speech, your freedom of opinion, your freedom of religion, and your freedom of trade. So don't let them fool you any longer. Say no to the law on censorship. Delivered to your home, you're getting a delivery and an answer envelope for elections and votes, and it's very important that you don't throw this envelope in the trash. Inside the envelope, you will find a white sheet of paper, namely your voting card. In addition, you get a ballot paper envelope, the red information booklet with information sheets concerning the referendums, and the ballot paper. Important here is that we say no on the 9th of February 2020. Furthermore, it is very important that you sign the voting card twice. Once on the upper line and also on the lower line. Make sure to write down your last and first name once again visibly and legibly and sign it. And then you'll put the ballot paper into the ballot envelope. You may also vote no for more affordable apartments. Make sure to close it all well, then put the ballot paper envelope together with the voting card into the delivery and reply envelope. It is important that you make sure that the municipality is addressed in the viewing window. Call to hatred? Really? There is so much more to this than protecting homosexuality. If you are homosexual, you too should say no to this law. Do you need to be considered as an odd minority? Or do you need special rights? Just because you are homosexual, you are not a weaker minority. Therefore, dear citizens of this beautiful nation, whether you're white or black or even still green, please vote no, no, no to this ban.